Here's a frustration that hits almost every Claude Code beginner after their first few sessions. You spend time getting Claude to code exactly the way you like, the right style, the right file structure, the right libraries. It's working great. Then you close the terminal, come back the next day, start a new session, and Claude has no idea who you are or how you like things done. It's like hiring the same great developer every day, except every single morning they show up with amnesia. That's what we're fixing today with a file called CLAUDE.md. This is honestly one of the most underrated features for beginners, and once you set it up, you will never go back. Let's get into it. CLAUDE.md is just a plain text file, a markdown file, specifically, that you place in the root of your project folder. It has one special property: Claude Code reads it automatically at the start of every single session. Think of it as a permanent sticky note on your desk that Claude reads before touching anything in your project. You write down your rules, your preferences, your project context, and Claude follows them every time without you having to repeat yourself. It can hold things like what tech stack your project uses, your coding style preferences, which commands to run to start or test the app, rules like never use inline styles, or always write TypeScript, not JavaScript. Project-specific context. Claude needs to understand your codebase. One file. Permanent memory. Let me show you how to build one from scratch. Let's use the to-do app project we built in the last video. Navigate to that folder in your terminal and start Claude Code. Type cd desktop/my-to-do-app, then type Claude and hit enter. Now, Claude Code actually has a built-in command to help you create a starter, Claude.md, automatically. Type this, /init. What's happening here is Claude is scanning your project, looking at your files, your folder structure, any dependencies, and generating a starter, Claude.md, based on what it finds. It creates a file right in your project root. Let's open it up and look at what it generated. You'll see it's filled in some basics automatically, things it detected about your project. This is a great starting point, but the real power comes from you customizing it. Let's do that now. Let me walk you through the sections I recommend every beginner include. I'll build this out live so you can follow along. Chapter Project Overview. This is a simple to-do list web app built with plain HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Everything lives in a single index.html file. There is no build process or package manager. Just open the file directly in a browser. Section 2, Tech Stack. Tell Claude exactly what you're working with so it never suggests the wrong tools. Chark's Tech Stack. HTML5, CSS3, vanilla JavaScript. No frameworks, no libraries, no NPM. Single file, index.html. Section 3, Coding Style Rules. This is where you save the most time. Any preference you've had to repeat across sessions goes here. Coding Style. Use clean, readable code with comments on anything non-obvious. Use CSS custom properties, variables for colors and spacing. Prefer Flexbox for layout. Use const and let. Never var. Keep functions small and focused. Always add a blank line between logical sections of code. Section 4, What Not to Do. Just as important as what you want is telling Claude what to avoid. Rules. Do not use inline styles. All CSS goes in the style block. Do not introduce any external libraries or CDN links without asking first. Do not refactor code I haven't asked you to change. Always show a diff and wait for approval before making changes. Section 5, How to Run and Test. For bigger projects, this becomes critical, but it's a good habit to start now. Running the project openindex.html directly in a browser. No server needed. To test, manually click through the add, complete, and delete task flows. That's it. 5 sections, maybe 20 lines total. But this will fundamentally change how Claude behaves in every session from now on. Let's prove this actually works. Close the current session by typing \exit. Then start a fresh one by typing Claude. Right at the start of the session, you'll see Claude acknowledge it's read your Claude.md. It now knows your project, your rules, and your preferences, without you saying a word. Let's test it. Ask Claude to make a change that would normally tempt it to break one of your rules. Add a button that clears all completed tasks at once. Notice it's following all the rules we set. No inline styles, no random libraries being imported, just clean, consistent code that matches everything else in the file. Now let's try deliberately testing a rule. Type, can you use Bootstrap to style the new button? And it pushes back, because we told it not to introduce external libraries without asking. That's your Claude.md doing its job. Quick but important point. You can actually have multiple Claude.md files in a project, and they stack on top of each other. Here's how it works. Project root Claude.md applies to the whole project. This is what we just built. Commit this to Git so your whole team gets the same rules. Subfolder Claude.md. If you have a backend or components folder, you can put a Claude.md in there with rules specific to that part of the code. Home folder Claude.md. This one applies to every project on your machine. Great for personal preferences like always use British English in comments or your preferred Git commit message format. For most beginners, one file in the project root is all you need, but it's good to know the full picture. Before we wrap up, 3 tips to get the most out of Claude.md. Tip 1. Keep it focused. Since Claude reads this file at the start of every session, a bloated Claude.md wastes tokens and buries the important stuff. If it's getting long, you've added too much. Aim for under 50 lines. Tip 2. Add to it as you go. When you find yourself correcting Claude for the same thing twice, add it to Claude.md. That's the signal. Don't try to anticipate everything up front. Tip 3. Commit it to Git. If you're working on a team or using version control, Claude.md should be committed. Everyone on your team benefits from the same Claude behavior, and it evolves with the project. So that's Claude.md, your project's permanent memory for Claude. One file, written once, that makes every future session smarter and more consistent right from the start. In the next video, we're going to tackle something that trips up a lot of beginners: plan mode. But what about when you want to add a feature that touches 5 different files, or you're not quite sure how to describe what you want yet? Plan mode tells Claude, think first, don't touch anything. It lays out a full step-by-step plan for you to review before a single line of code gets written. It's one of the most powerful features for staying in control of your project, and it's dead simple to use. That's coming up in video number 4. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It really does help this channel reach more people. And if you have questions about your Claude.md setup, drop them in the comments. I read every single one. See you in the next one.